Hello friends, let's start with business and financial market update. Shares of Adani Enterprises AEL jumped 10% to an intraday high of Rs 1889, bouncing 17% from the day's low on the BSE on Tuesday soon after the company announced its October to December quarter 3 financial 23 earnings. The stock of the Adani-led group company had hit an intraday low of Rs 1616. AEL, the flagship company for Adani Group, was quoting 7% higher at 1837 rupees as compared to 1% rise in the S&P BSE Sensex. The stock, however, has more than halved from its record high level of 4189 rupees touched on December 21, 2022. From quarter 3 financial 23, AEL's consolidated profit after tax dispatch came in at 820 crore rupees as against a loss of 12 crore rupees in the same quarter last fiscal. The company's total income increased 42% year-on-year to 26,951 crore rupees on account of strong performance by Adani New Energy Limited, Ecosystem, Integrated Resource Management and Airports business. Moving on, shares of WPIL were logged in the 10% upper circuit and hit a new high of 1791 rupees on the BSE in Tuesday's intraday trade. In the past 4 trading days, the stock of the industrial product company has zoomed 53% after it reported robust December quarter 3 financial 23 results, with the profit after tax jumping 459% year-on-year to 83.7 crore rupees on the back of strong revenue. In comparison, the S&P BSE Sensex was up less than 1%. WPIL is engaged in the business of providing flow solutions from supply of pumps to tertiary project execution. In quarter 3 financial year 23, the company's revenue rose 106% year-on-year to 50.72 crore rupees. EBITDA margins improved 732 basis points to 20.9% during the quarter. The strong revenue growth was driven by international business and tertiary project business. International business revenues grew by 64% year-on-year to 239.6 crore rupees. Tertiary projects revenue grew by 180% year-on-year to 254.3 crore rupees. The stabilization of commodity prices supported margins improvement across all businesses. The company said the business outlook is supported by the government's increased focus on the Jal Jeevan mission. The nuclear business of Ruchi was encouraged by new reactor program announced by France. As on December 31, 2022, the company has an executable order book of 3,345 crore rupees. Moving on, the year after coming into Tata Group, Air India on Tuesday said it had placed an order of 470 planes, 250 with European plane maker Airbus and 220 with the American giant Boeing, the world's largest ever single tranche aircraft purchase. By doing this, it has eclipsed American Airlines 2011 order for 460 planes. At least price of the aircraft deal is valued at over $70 billion. From Airbus, Air India has ordered 40 wide-body A350 planes and 210 narrow-body A320neo family planes, and it has options to increase the size of its order. From Boeing, the airline has ordered 10 wide-body B777X planes, 20 wide-body B787 planes and 190 narrow-body B737 MAX planes, with an options for an additional 20 B787s and 50 B737 MAX. The wide-body plane has a bigger fuel tank, allowing it to traverse directly on the longer distance such as India-US routes. The first aircraft to arrive will be 25 Boeing 737s and 6 Airbus A350-900s in the second half of 2023. Moving on, Indian film industry has lost an estimated 2.4 crore moviegoers to the pandemic, according to a report by media analyst firm Ormax. Nearly 12.2 crore people are estimated to have watched at least one movie in a theatre in January to December 2022. The corresponding number was 14.6 crore in the January to March 2020 period. It's just before the onset of the pandemic, Ormax said. Moving on, Paytm on Tuesday said it has completed the buyback of shares it had announced in December 2022. As per exchange filing, the company said 849.83 crore rupees for purchasing 1.56 crore of its own shares at an average price of around 546 rupees per share. The number of shares bought back represent 99.98% of the maximum buyback volume. Moving on, PhonePe announced it has raised $100 million from Tiger Global, Rabbit Capital and TVS Capital as part of its ongoing funding round at a pre-money valuation of $12 billion. In January, it had raised $350 million from General Atlantic. The Walmart-backed company is currently India's most valued fintech and is planning to raise $1 billion through the latest fundraise. Moving on, Reserve Bank of India (RBI) on Tuesday allowed payments aggregator, who also work as lending services provider (LSP), to be used for loan repayments. NEPA and also performing the role of LSP must comply with the digital lending guidelines, the central bank said. Earlier, repayment of loans would directly go from regulated entities like banks to customer accounts. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned with Financial Pulse for business and financial market updates.